Imagine, if you will, a zone where animals can talk to humans.
Submitted for your amazement,
The Pet Psychic, as we enter the animal zone. So today we're with Laura Stinchfield, the Pet Psychic, and we're also joined with Jill, who's from Shadows Fun in Lompoc, and we've got Bruno, who's come from Lompoc, from Shadows Fun, and Bruno's been in your life a long time, hasn't he?
End of April last year. Yeah.
And he's an older guy.
He is. We think he's probably about 15 years old. That's our best guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, you know, you're good at tuning into everybody. Maybe there's some wisdom that comes with age when it comes to a dog.
Okay, yeah, let's ask
Do you think he's got
him.
any insights for us?
Yeah, and Shadows Fun takes in mostly old dogs, right?
We take in the dogs we consider to be the most vulnerable. So old dogs, pit bull type dogs, dogs who have a treatable injury or illness that folks are passing up for adoption because of their age or their breed.
Oh, he says one of the things that he thinks is wise is patience. He says he used to play rough, and he's learned you gotta just slow down sometimes. He says when you're old and it takes you a while to get places, you think, whoa, what do I do with this time? Because what you were thinking just stops and you just have to then think about something else. I think he's thinking about like playing or
So in other words, he kind of forgets what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like most older people, right?
Yeah.
I'm one of the examples.
Last night, he and one of our other old boys went on a walk. We let them go on walks at night
Oh,
to just
neat.
wherever they choose.
Yeah.
And they just walked in a direction on the ranch, and they got however far they got. It was a pretty good ways. And then they both just plopped down and laid down like, well, and just in the middle of the ranch. Yeah. Right here. We're just going to stop right here for a bit.
Oh.
And I noticed that this collar says Mayor Bruno. What's that about?
Yeah, so at the sanctuary, we have a thing we call Tire Town, and it's really the playground for the dogs. And they go out there and they all play together, and you can see little dramas unfold amongst the dogs, and all the dogs have different roles they play. And when this guy arrived, he was just sort of the calming presence for everything. He was engaging with people, he was engaging with other dogs. Any of the dogs that had anxiety issues or fear issues, whether it was with people or other dogs, he would just sort of walk up to him and stand there like, hey, it's okay. He just had that sort of leadership, calm demeanor that made everybody feel at ease. And so every year we do elections in Tire Town to have a new mayor who's got the best interests of everybody at heart. And we have votes online that people vote. And Mayor Bruno was elected mayor, which is quite a ways to come. He was abandoned on the side of a highway, so he came off the streets and into mayorhood.
Do you understand, Bruno, that people elected you mayor? He says, of course I understand. He says it's a big deal. He said it was a really special moment getting his collar. Wow. He says he really feels free. I know, bud.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Okay.
hi. You need to stand up and see art.
Oh, he's gonna see Arthur.
Hi, Bruno. You know that I'm a pit bull lover. Yeah, we have Mikey. Mikey who's going to be around here. You're such a sweet guy. What a sweet guy. Maybe he's going to give me some ideas about how to become a good politician. Bruno, do you have any advice for people who have older dogs like you?
He says, know that we love you. He says, it's okay to cry and hug us, but he says, don't wallow in your sorrow because we want to be joyful. I think that's kind of a universal thing that like old animals feel. Do you think that's universal? That all the old animals feel that way? He says he thinks that some animals feel guilty that they have to leave. And he thinks that you should try hard to tell them that you're gonna be okay. That's his advice for the animals.
Wow, that's great advice, Bruno. Thank you.
Great advice.
You know, we love our animals and they love us back. That's all that the world's about, isn't it, really?
It's so
At any
true.
stage. And this guy's just wonderful. Well, Jill, thank you so much for bringing Bruno down today. And
Thanks for
Laura,
having us.
always a pleasure to be with a pet psychic. You're amazing, as always.
you.
We're going to have to take a break, but we'll be back with more Animal Zone coming up right after these words.